guess it's day 752. And it's about 1:45 in the morning, and I decided to try to do a video to try to get a few things out of my head so that maybe I can get some sleep. um Over the last few months, especially over the summer and August and into September when it really amped up, I was really focused on getting all of my certifications and education and all of those knowledge gaps filled, and then a few other things in order before my husband and I left on a really beautiful 25th anniversary trip to Cancun, which was amazing. And then we got back at the beginning of October, which led into a pretty big setback because I, of course, on vacation, and prior to that, there's habits and routines that got off track. And then when I got back, of course, the food part of my whole goal is I didn't get back on track as quickly as I needed to. So Halloween came and I realized that I've been sick pretty much the entire month of October. And I've been in this kind of a funk part, mental funk, trying to figure out, or block, I guess, trying to figure out how to get out of it. And I've done it before. But this time was a little bit different. Now that I knew all of I knew logically, educationally what I needed to do, the steps I needed to take to get my goal done. The problem is that in the past, when you have a goal, you can visualize yourself at the end, right? What is it going to feel like? What is it going to be like? But this time is different, this time the end result, the end goal requires such a drastic transformation that it's really difficult for me to envision it. It's going to require me to be basically an athlete. It's going to require me to be strong. It's going to require me to feel healthy and to have my disease in remission. And I've never felt strong before. I've never felt that healthy before. I've never experienced remission like that before. I don't know what it feels like to do a pull-up. I have no physical or no personal experience to go with. And to add to that, whenever, I've had a lifetime of seeing people like that and having this feeling of acceptance of that's just not who I am. And to try to, change that and go, that is who I can be, is a difficult mental thing to do. And so how do you make something that really does seem impossible possible? And I realize that all of those times that I feel like it seems impossible, I'm right. And all of those times that it seems possible, I'm right. So how can I be right both times? And I realized that right now, that future me, that goal of being the Skeety Ninja Warrior is impossible with my current habits. And unless I change those habits to match and to put me on the path to become that unknown, better person, I'm right. It's impossible. But those times that I felt like it was possible were times that I was actively having the habits and goals and making the choices and the decisions, food decisions, exercise, physical activity decisions, education decisions, that puts me on that path. And then I feel like it's possible because I can see down that road. And so it's kind of like been an awakening of a pattern, a mental pattern that I tend to get in sometimes, especially when I have flare-ups, especially during those times that like you forget what it feels like to feel good. You forget what it feels like to not be so exhausted all the time that just making it through the day is an accomplishment, and so breaking through that cycle is all about the daily habits, remembering that the daily habits and choices that you make, the small little ones, the future self is an accumulation of daily habits, small things done every day consistently. And so I don't have to envision who I am going to be. I don't have to have that there. I just have to know right now the steps to get there, or at least to get on the path, right? And so I guess I realized through this time that when I'm in this mode of it feels impossible, that it's a sign telling me that something is off, that I've gotten off track somewhere. And in this case, a lot of wheres. But it's encouraging, and I feel empowered in those realizations. And you guys listening to this, if you've made it this far, because it's a long video, probably have already had these realizations, but sometimes I need them again. Or I have little glimpses of them and I realize something additional and it builds onto it. So I guess what I'm trying to say is focusing on what I can control right now. I can control what I eat. I can control my physical activity, usually. Even if I'm having chest pains, I can control what I do, what I can and can't do, usually. I know the steps that I need to take logically. And sometimes you just have to trust that instead of trying to be so emotional about it and trying to be thinking about it too much. Like, I know logically if I exercise every day or if I work out and strengthen different muscle groups, that it'll get stronger. So trusting in logic sometimes is something that I need to just focus on. But anyways, I'm rattling on, and I'm hoping that you all are well and are sleeping right now. Because I'm hoping to also be sleeping, and shortly. We'll see. But anyways, I hope that you guys are having a wonderful beginning to your holiday season, because it's at this time November 2nd. So talk to you later. Bye.